Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about our investing strategy in 2021 and what we think we're going to do during this boom cycle and our plans ahead for this year. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that big red button down below and leave a like on this video. It would really help me out. Alright, let's jump into today's video. So I'm going to break down our investing into a few different categories. These are going to be property, shares and super, our side hustles, and plans of consolidating our portfolio and our work life. So let's discuss our strategy with property this year and what our plans are with our property portfolio and whether we're going to go increase our portfolio this year or consolidate. And the answer to that is we are planning on consolidating. As you might have seen in some of our videos, we've been renovating the triple gable Queenslander and it's been a lot of work, and I think we're ready to start working on the outside of this property soon once we finish the bathroom and kitchen off, and that will mean scraping the paint and repainting the whole house ourselves. I'm thinking that's going to take us into maybe the middle of this year in June, July. And then we might just consolidate our property portfolio and hold off on doing any major work for the next 6 months of 2021. Now, that doesn't mean that we haven't been active in the funds side of our property portfolio. And I've been in discussions with our bank, and I've also fixed a couple of our investment loans at lower rates for the next 12 months because rates have continued to fall. So taking even a couple of percentage points off our interest rate will make a big difference over time in saving us money and saving us interest on our loan. So on the property front, we're looking to consolidate, finish the renos here, and we'll start looking at other properties because I can't really stop that. I can't really help myself from not looking at potential listings and opportunities, but we're unlikely to buy another property this year and really looking to settle down and probably relax the last 6 months of the year and focus on other endeavors like YouTube and getting our weekends back. We actually received an offer on the baby Queenslander, which was a renovation we did in the middle of 2020. You can check out that renovation series down below if you're interested in watching it through. But we received an offer, well above what we paid for the property and after our renovation costs. And after chatting about it with Emily, for a day or so, we decided to go back to them and say that we weren't willing to consider their offer because our plans for that property are to buy and hold it long term. That's our plan for all of our properties, and I know there's plenty of people out there who like flipping things, but our strategy is to buy and hold and let the market appreciate over time. Now, we believe that this suburb that we bought the baby Queenslander in will grow anywhere between 5 to 15% this year. And that could be of significant value, of tens of thousands of dollars in equity coming back to us without having to go through the transactional costs of selling the property. So in terms of our property portfolio, even if we receive offers, unless they're astronomical prices, we'll just look to hold and let the value increase over time and then draw down on the equity to help grow our portfolio and manage our debt over time. So that's the plan for our property portfolio. Pretty interesting that we received an offer on that place, but no plans to sell any of our properties in the near future as well. The next area I wanted to talk to you about was our shares and super. Now, I used to dabble in shares and specific stocks when I was in my early 20s, when I was a young lad, but didn't have much success in that area, to be honest. I bought a couple of the banks, being NAB and CBA, at different points in time, and I tried to time the market, putting in $5,000 or $10,000, trying to make a quick gain within a year or two. I was kind of a mid-term investor, not a day trader, but trading 6 months or every 12 months to try and make quick profits on my capital. But Emily and I completely sold out of our share portfolio maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and we've basically focused all of our investing capital on property. Now, it doesn't mean we don't hold shares. We actually hold our share portfolio through our super, and our strategy with our superannuation is for both of us to go into aggressive growth ETFs, where we hold a broad range of markets, so the Australian market and overseas markets, and a few government bonds as well, to manage our risk on our superannuation and to help build that with compound interest over time. So all the dividends are reinvested into those share portfolios with our superannuation, and we are just going to continue to contribute through the 9.5% of our salary being taken out and put into our super. So we're just gonna let our shares build over time there, and eventually when we're of the ripe old age of 65, we'll be able to pull that money back out and probably pay down debt when we're in that retirement age. The next big strategy in 2021 is to grow our side hustles and passion projects. Now, YouTube is one of those passion projects. We've always talked, Emily and I, about creating a YouTube channel, but what would we talk about and would anyone even listen? But I think what we've learned is that we need to create content that we're interested in and that we think people will find interesting and valuable. I certainly have listened to a lot of podcasts and watched a lot of YouTube videos, and people online are actually providing real value, whether it's people building tiny homes or building property portfolios. YouTube is the side hustle that we've decided to invest time in this year, and although we're not at 1,000 subscribers yet, that's one of the targets that we've set for 2021. I've also tried small businesses in the past and other side hustles, playing music and smaller jobs which I could make money from, and flipping things on Facebook Marketplace occasionally. The other side hustle that we've just got running in the background is the speaker hire business. So for parties, events and weddings, I run a little speaker hire business and charge a few $100s to go to an event, set up my speakers and do that every other weekend. So that's been basically shut down during the coronavirus period, but it's going to be nice if 2021 that business can grow a little bit just through organic leads from Facebook Marketplace. And I'll continue to do those jobs if and when they suit me. I had a hire the other weekend which was for a couple of $100s, and that was great. It was a few hours work, and I helped them out at their event, got their speakers all set up for them, and they helped me by rewarding me with payment for that job. So those are the two side hustles we're looking to grow this year, between YouTube and the speaker hire business. And who knows, there might be other side hustles we want to try, and we'll probably document them on the YouTube channel. So stick around and subscribe to the channel to see if we pick up anything else this year. So to round out our 2021 investing strategy video and what we're going to do during this boom cycle, our plan is, like I said earlier, is actually to just consolidate this year. We've done a lot of investing and growth and renovating over the last few years, and we think it's time for 2021 to be a consolidating period. Everyone out there seems to be going gangbusters in the share market and getting into their property investing this year. But as Warren Buffett said, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. I know that you've heard that probably 1,000 times on YouTube videos, but that saying really does ring true for us. We bought during the peak of the pandemic in April 2020 last year, and later in 2020 as well. And the market seems to be really heating up here in Australia. So we think it's a good time for us to actually start consolidating our debt, paying it down, and to let the market grow and appreciate in this next 12 months. So our plans are to really tinker away with this house, document the journey on this YouTube channel, and continue on with our passion projects and side hustles in the meantime. We're looking to spend more time with each other and with family. Now we've done a bit of hard work on our renovations and are really excited for the year ahead. If you'd like to share your investing strategy for 2021, make sure you leave a comment down below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, it would really help us out. Leave a like on this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.